Welcome back to my. So this is Ashik Rahman Imran. So today I'll show you how to install SQL Server in Windows 10. This is most important thing because when you are using the Azure Data Studio, then you need to use this SQL Server. So without this server, how can you browse in Azure Data Studio? So for this reason, you need to install these things. So I have completed some step after downloading. This is SQL Server 2014. So after these things, I press next. So these are the installation rules. So perform a new installation of SQL Server 2014. Add feature to an existing. So already I have installed this thing, so that's why this is showing these things that this is a instance of SQL Server. So if I perform new, then I'm pressing next. So I'm using evaluation free period, and after that I accept the license term. Then I'm going to next. So SQL Server feature installation, yeah, that is okay for me. And these are the setup roles. So which kind of service instance we need inside of this SQL Server? So primarily we choose all the option, but we must remove this two item because we need extra configuration for that: distributed replay controller and distributed replay client. So I'm removing these items. Even if you are using SQL Server 2017, then you need to use this Polymer database. So you need Java development kit for that, or even you can skip these things. Okay, I'm going to next. So this is loading. So after this installation, we'll go for downloading Azure Data Studio. So this is checking. So it's just asking for name instance. We can choose default one, or we can give SQL Server 14 v2. Okay, I'm giving the same instance ID. Okay, I'm going to next. So right now we'll configure the server configuration. So these are the things, but when you are configuring a server for that, then the process will be different a little bit. So after that, oh, it's taking so long. So again, I'm going to next. The server configuration is okay, whatever default available. So this is two option: the authentication mode. So Windows authentication mode. So and this is mixed authentication mode. SQL Server authentication and Windows authentication. This mixed authentication contain both feature, and Windows authentication mode only contain this Windows authentication feature. So I'm clicking this both. So I'm giving my password, and I'm adding the current user as like Windows authentication. Okay, I'm going to next, and I'm adding this current user again, and we are using multidimensional and data mining mode. Even we can use this tabular mode, that is okay also. So after that, the reporting service of native mode, and these are the things. Okay, I'm going to next, and it will show the feature configuration rules, and if I press install, the system will install. Okay, so already I have installed this thing, so I don't want to install twice, so just I'm keeping it outside. Okay, now My term is download Azure Data Studio. Azure Data Studio download. So these are the things. And like previously, it was known as SQL Server Operations Studio, and that was the beta version. So we can download the Windows installer, or if you are using any different OS, then you can download Mac or Linux. Okay, we can download it from here, and after just a simple installation. And now I'm opening Azure Data Studio. So how to create the connection between this thing, server engine, and this management studio? So there is a process. This is very much important thing that like when you are using Azure Data Studio, like if you want to make any script or anything, then you have to do it manually. Okay, I'm preparing a new server group because maybe I have installed a new server. So server with new instance 2014, and like I'm giving a color of it, no description. This is okay, and the group preparation is done. So now I want to add a connection. Okay, so I'm giving localhost here because I want to connect with my local database engine. After that, there is no password needed. It will take the Windows authentication, and I don't need any kind of database. I need all. So dot also known as localhost. So maybe somehow my SQL Server service stopped. So maybe you will face this kind of situation. So for that reason, you have to go to service. So I'm going to service. So SQL Server isn't. So I'm restarting the service. I'm restarting the service too. Okay, let's try again. Database is default. So connecting. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is the database. So this is the connection method. Okay, if you wanna run any query, SQL select table name. So test table, and we don't need any kind of where condition. Yeah, the connection is successful. So in that way we can install SQL Server, and we can connect with a new server group, and we connect the database with name. So the name is same. So this is the same database. Just I configured previously for here, and now for this tutorial I configured it here. So these are the things, and like you can add your command plate here. These are the things. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and stay connected and get latest things.